If you're having trouble sleeping because of tinnitus, I want you to know that there's ways to make improvements and manage your sleep. Falling asleep can be easier, and you can stay asleep longer with a combination of holistic methods, technology, and preparing your body for sleep. First, in this video, we're going to discuss the Bose Sleepbuds and how I use them and how it affected my sleep. My name is Dr. Ben Thompson. I'm the founder of TrebleHealth.com, where we provide audiology services for hearing and tinnitus conditions. As you can see on the video, the Bose Sleepbuds are small, they go inside the ear, and they come with these little rubber pieces that slip into the upper portion of the ear to keep them nice and secure. They are small and they are soft. Pressing the side of your head against your pillow is possible. I was able to sleep pretty well. I'm going to show you my raw reaction after I use them for a night in just a moment. But first, I want to touch on some of the features. They do have Bluetooth connection, and they need to be using Bluetooth through a phone to work properly. Second feature is that they are rechargeable. They have a convenient rechargeable case, and the rechargeable battery will last 8 hours at least. You need to use the Bose Sleep app to stream the sound therapy from your phone to the Bose Sleepbuds. You cannot use your own music or YouTube or Spotify to listen to that music. That is a downside. However, the Bose Sleep app is great. I used it. There's a combination of different kinds of sounds on there. You have your natural sounds, white noise, pink noise, brown noise. You have your natural river or water-based sounds like waterfall, rain, river, etc. And then you have some more environmental or ambient type sounds. Depending on how you best fall asleep, you can put those devices in your ears and play the sound. It can mix with the sound of your tinnitus and allow you to enter a sleep faster and hopefully stay asleep longer. As I said earlier, I use the Bose Sleepbuds 2 for a night. Now I'll show you my raw recording of how I was after I woke up, but please don't judge me for my bad hair or my red eyes because I just rolled out of bed.
Hey guys, how's it going? I just slept 8 hours with the Sleepbuds 2. This is a raw clip because I am just waking up. Have not brushed my teeth, have not done my meditation practice, and let me share my experience. So I do have a low level tinnitus, and when I'm laying in bed in a quiet place and there's no other sounds, then I do hear it. It's not bothersome to me, and it typically never has been over the last 8 years or so since I developed tinnitus. So last night I used the Bose Sleepbuds 2, and I picked one of the white noise sounds with some water. It was one of the white noise samples, and it had some water sounds, and it worked very well. Typically I use a little fan next to my bed when I'm going to sleep, and that usually puts me out. Last night I was up really late. I was up until about midnight on the internet working on my business, and that was good because my mind was so stimulated. So it helped me because I feel like when a lot of people are having trouble sleeping, the mind is so active in the evenings. There can be anxiety and future thinking and worrying that happens in the evenings. So I was in that kind of mind state when I did try to fall asleep. So I feel like that was a good test of these devices to see how they helped. First, I will say the comfort was excellent. That this little piece in my ear was an amazing level of comfort. I could barely feel them, and when I put my head against the pillow, this didn't bother me. This little thing didn't bother me. In both ears, it was comfortable. So that was excellent. I fell asleep within 10 minutes. Yeah, that's about typical for me. So I did notice that I found my mind wandering, but with the white noise, with the sound therapy to help me sleep, it did help focus my attention back on calming my body, back on my breathing. And when my mind drifted, the white noise would help me come back to present and be in that calm state. So that really helped. Like I said, I fell asleep within 10 minutes. I also have sleep apnea, and you guys probably don't know this, but I also have sleep apnea, and I wear this dental appliance which moves my jaw, my mandible forward a bit, while I'm sleeping so that my throat can have more air coming in and out. So obviously sleep and snoring and oxygen while I'm breathing has been really important to me, to the point of seeking professional help and needing to treat that. So sleep is very important. Last night I slept within 10 minutes. I didn't hear the tinnitus, so the sound therapy masked the tinnitus in my ears, and that was completely fine. And for those wondering, can I mask tinnitus in the evenings? My personal opinion is yes. Getting good sleep, allowing your body and brain to rest is the most important thing. So I slept for a while, and then I woke up in the middle of the night and I had to pee, had to go to the bathroom. So that was, basically fine. How that's typically what happens for me once in the evening. So woke up, heard the sound therapy, took the sleep buds out of my ears, put them on the table, almost accidentally dropped them in a glass of water I had. So that was a close one. That was a close call, but didn't do that. And then came back to sleep, put these in my ears. The white noise was there. It was easy to fall back asleep. This morning, I woke up naturally without an alarm at about 8 a.m. So I had a solid 8 hours of sleep, and that was incredible. Loved that. And when I woke up, naturally, I could hear my tinnitus in the morning, and I could hear the white noise, which was at the same level as it was the night before. So that showed me that, and in the middle of the night, I typically have a little fan that I have next to my bed, but in the middle of the night, I woke up and I turned that fan off. It was bothering me because there was a little too much noise. So I kept these in my ears and I turned that fan off, and that worked well. And then I woke up in the morning and I noticed my tinnitus was louder than it was when I went to sleep. And that's common. You guys report to me a lot. My patients report to me a lot that tinnitus is loud in the mornings, or after a nap, my tinnitus is very loud. Or when I wake up after sleeping, it's the first thing I hear, and it brings me into this negative thought pattern. I did hear my tinnitus in the morning, but it did not bring me into a negative thinking pattern. It was simply the awareness of, my tinnitus is louder this morning, and I'm also hearing this white noise. So that's not a bad thing, but it is a real thing, and there's nothing that is wrong with that. It's just what we have to acknowledge. So having some sound therapy in your ears is a good way to start your morning. And then, pretty soon I want you to do things that are stimulating, or start doing some exercise, or brush your teeth, get outside, put on some sound, put on some light, comforting music. Just start to have activities and keep yourself occupied, because if you're just dwelling in the tinnitus sound, then it's probably not going to be that good for you. But I was able to wake up, get up, and now I'm making this video. So I think these Sleep Buds 2 are the ones that I used. I think they're excellent for their use case. It's not for everyone. I would say some potential things to consider are that you need your phone on Wi-Fi, and you need your phone on Bluetooth, and you need these little guys sending out a Bluetooth signal right next to your head for 8 hours a night, or however long you sleep. And some people don't. Some people want to limit their Bluetooth exposure or their electromagnetic frequency exposure. I mean, obviously, we live in a world of Wi-Fi, which is all time around us. But having something so close, Bluetooth next to your ear, next to your head, all hours of the night, I don't know. I don't know if there's an effect. I'm not smart enough to understand the science about Bluetooth and radiation and things like that, but that's something to consider potentially. I'm not too worried about it, but it's something to bring up. They lasted 8 hours, so that was great. Sound quality was good. I was happy with the app. It was never cyclical or repetitive, the sound I was listening to. It was never boring, or I was never able to track, I've heard that sound sample. That white noise. There were mild cycles of sound, and I never thought that it was repetitive or boring, or I could track on to the loop of where it started and stopped. So that was a good sign. Okay, overall, these do have a place in helping manage tinnitus. Now, if you sleep next to a partner and they don't want to hear sound therapy, and you're okay with having these in your ears every night, then these would be an excellent option for you. They cost around $250, so there's some other products to consider that are more affordable. There's a headband that we'll review in a different video, and there's different tabletop speakers that are designed for tinnitus sound therapy too. Well, that's my review. This is Dr. Ben Thompson signing off. Now I'm going to go brush my teeth, drink some water, and do my morning meditation for about 20 minutes. That's how I start my mornings. I've never recorded a video like this so early in the morning. It's fun, and I hope this was helpful. I'm not affiliated with this product in any way, so if you want to buy it, have a ball. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Love it. I love making these videos for you. If you have tinnitus or hearing loss, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would mean a lot to me. And if you could like this video, that ensures that this video gets shared to other people on YouTube, because if YouTube does not recommend this video to anyone else, probably no one will see it, and thousands of people will still struggle with sleeping because of tinnitus. I feel that the Bose Sleepbuds are a good value for your money. They're a few $100s, and if they do consistently help you sleep for a number of years, then that's highly, highly worth it. Anything that's helping you sleep better, even 10%, 15%, should be considered. Let's talk about masking and sound therapy. If you're using the sound therapy through the Bose Sleepbuds 2 in the evening, I have no problem with you masking or covering your tinnitus. Now, for most of you, the loudness, that pitch of your tinnitus, it's going to be too high or too loud for masking to completely cover it. Some of you can cover your tinnitus with sound therapy in the evenings. The way that I approach sound therapy during the day is different than I recommend sound therapy when you're sleeping. It's okay, in my opinion, to mask or cover the sound of tinnitus when you're sleeping at night. Anything that gets you better sleep, I'm all in for. If that means you have to cover and mask your tinnitus, then that's what you have to do. That's no problem. During the day, it's a different story. You want your brain to perceive the sound of tinnitus. Over time, we can train your brain to tune it out. All right, so just a quick update there on how to use sound therapy and defining masking. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have used the Bose Sleepbuds 2, please comment below how they work for you. Again, my name is Dr. Ben Thompson, founder of TrebleHealth.com. If you're in need of services and consultation for tinnitus or hearing, that's the place I would go. Thank you so much. On my side, you're going to see another video. This is one of my favorite videos. It's called the top 6 sound therapy treatments for tinnitus. Check that out. I mentioned the Bose Sleepbuds as well as other sound therapies. Thank you.